Cause when I drop this dick, bet you tear up the sheets. Cause when I drop this dick, bet you come back for more. I'ma come back, cause you suck me till you throw so. Ay, might just make you my bae. Just playing whole con, let me nut in your face. Nigga play with me, I'ma knock off his face. Call Draco and Tay, they gon' let that bitch spray. Gang, snipe 'em, bang bang. No drive-by, it's personal, hit you close range. If it really beefin', why you put it on the ground? If it really beefin', why you thinking about your man or your fam? Can't catch you, they getting blam.
What's going on? What's going on, guys? This your boy the Real 45, and today we back with another video. Y'all already know what the fuck going on. My head is fucked up. Yeah, my head fucked up. Don't worry about it. Anyway, by the title, we know what today is. So we might as well get right into the video. Now, I'll tell you a little background before we get into it. Let's just say, when I was in school, I was a reckless ass nigga. Like, I ain't give a fuck. This is why I started shooting people. I was just a reckless ass nigga. Like, I used to talk my shit to anybody. I ain't give a fuck. Cause I got hands, so you know I can fight type shit, right? So for me, it was like, you know, can't no nigga say nothing to me. So I ain't gonna say nothing to no nigga, cause can't no nigga say nothing to me. So I really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So this particular day, I was upset already because my girlfriend at the time was supposed to come to school and she was supposed to bring me food, but she didn't come, and so I had to eat that nasty ass school lunch. And I was like, really, bro? Like, I was real mad, like, cause back in the day, I used to only go to school really so I could see her type shit, because what was the reason for me going to school type shit, really. So she wasn't there, so I was in Spanish class and we had a substitute. Goddamn. So substitute, you know, we were I forgot the substitute name, but me and my nigga Jamal, and we was sitting in class and we was just cooling, you know. This when I went to West Side. We was just cooling, you know, not really worried about nobody, because when we was in that class, we really didn't give a fuck about nobody. Like, it was just us. We was just floating. We tried to talk to some hoes every now and again, but them hoes in that class was stuck up, so we ain't really want them for real. We was just bored. My bad, had to hit my little, you know. Anyway, so we ain't really, damn, what was I talking about? My fault. I'm rambling. My bad. Alright, so me and Jamal, we was in that bit cooling, and this particular day, niggas was just getting bored at the mouth. So this one nigga had said something, and he was talking that shit, and I was like, what? Like, I check a nigga. Like, if a nigga say something that I don't like, to me, I'm gonna say something right then. They'll be like, nigga, what you said, bro? Like, what you talking about type shit. So I was like, what, bro? Like, what? And the one nigga, he was like, nothing, bro. I ain't say nothing, bro. So then, you know how niggas are. He was like, hey, bro, you hear this nigga, bro? And they started laughing. So I was just like, yeah, alright, I don't see what's funny, but y'all some lame ass niggas, though. So then the homeboy was like, well, nigga, what you said, bro? And I was like, nigga, you heard what I said, bro. And so he was like, man, you don't want no problem, bro. You don't want no pressure. So I stood up, because I was like, I don't want no problem. I don't want no pressure. What? Alright, say no more. So I stood up, ready to bump right then and there in the class. But the nigga, he was bitched out. He was like, no, I'm on a contract. You know them behavioral contracts, like when you do stupid shit all the time, and then they put you on a behavioral contract to the point where you could get kicked out type shit, or some shit like that. So he was like, no, I don't want to do it, no. So I was like, alright, bro, see me after school then, bro. Like, what's up? Like, what you want to do? So, but the thing is, after school, I had to go to work at 4, and we got out at 2. So, for the remainder, like, after I said meet me after school, bro was like, bro, I ain't even worried about, bro. I ain't worried about that shit, bro. So, I thought the shit was dead right then and there. Like, I ain't said nothing else to him. He ain't said nothing else to me. We moved the fuck on. So, I went about my day, and then his brother had came to me and was like, oh, is he gonna fight my brother? Like, my brother, he, you know, he's strong as fuck, bro. Like, he he benched like 500. Like, he a strong ass nigga. And I was like, I really don't give a fuck what a nigga bench, bro. Like, that don't intimidate me. Like, you a regular ass nigga. You could bench 2 million, bro. You a regular ass nigga to me, bro. Like, I don't care. So he was like, all right, yeah. He was like, you got heart, bro. I feel you. You got heart. I was like, yeah. I was like, but he didn't say nothing else. I was like, so ain't no pressure. There ain't no smoke. I thought. So I went on about my day, cooling, you know, lunchtime, laughing, giggling, playing. So at the end of the day, me and my nigga Jamal, we was talking, da-da-da, me and Tay was there, we was talking, da-da-da-da, and all this other shit. So then, boom, all I hear is, hey, cuz, you still want to fight? I said, what? I turned around, because I didn't know who had said it. Like, it was the end of the day, like, everybody had left, just like the people who stayed after school type shit. So I said, what? Uh-huh. So I turned around, I'm like, who said that, bro? And then it was the nigga. His name was Malik. Yeah. It was the nigga. So he was like, all right, bro, like, what's up? So my brother that was there, Ty, he was there. And he was like, well, shit, you can't butt the call out now. And I was like, I wasn't finna butt the call out regardless. So I was like, yeah, bro, what's up? Let's go. So we had walked off campus type shit, cause little pussy ass peon security guard who called himself a school cop. He really a security guard. In my personal opinion, fuck that whole ass nigga. But so we walked off campus and we went behind like this little closed ass building type shit. But we was on concrete, and I was like, bro, why don't we box right there in the grass, bro? Because I don't like fighting niggas on concrete, because anything can happen, bro. You get hit the wrong way, you hit the concrete, and now it's a whole thing, like a whole issue from like, you don't know what could happen. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, bro, it really don't matter to me, bro. It don't matter. But everybody that was there, that was watching it, was like, bro. They was like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, it don't matter, bro. Y'all boys just butting that shit out. So I was like, all right, so we fighting or we slap boxing? Because the nigga homeboy was like, oh, y'all boys finna slap box. So I was like, are we fighting or are we slap boxing? Cause I'm like, bro, we really did all this for a slap box, bro. Like, come on, bro. So then bro was like, nah, he said he gotta go. He was talking about me. He was like, I gotta go to work. So we might as well slap box this shit. So I was like, all right, shit, fuck it. What's up? So boom. Bang, bing. The match start. We bumping. Boom, boom, boom. Slapping. So I'm getting right. Like, pow, 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 pow. Hitting his ass. He hit me now. I ain't gonna count now. He was slapping the shit at me. He was a strong ass nigga like his brother said. I'm light. That shit, pow. I was like, nah. Well, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't going down though. Like, I was standing my own. Like, I was still standing, bro. So then, dude picked me up. This is where it became my worst fight. Because he picked me up on concrete and he bammed my ass right on the concrete. Boom. My head, the back of my head hit the concrete and it was like, my head was like it hit the concrete. Back of my head immediately started hurting. I started bleeding on the back, and then while I was on the ground, he was on top of me. My back had hit the concrete, and for y'all don't know, my back has always had problems because when I was younger, I used to do a bunch of dumb shit with my back, and so I'm a broken back a couple times. So my back not the way my back is supposed to be. But that's not the point. So he slammed me on my back on the concrete. My back started fucking up. He on top of me, and then that's when he just bop, 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 bop. But he wasn't sliding on my face though, because even though I was bleeding and everything, I covered my face up. Like, you not finna sit here and rock my shit. So then boom, he back up type shit. Like he give him like a little space, a little bit. Like, he's still on top of me, but it's a little space enough for me to get up and push him off me. So I get up type shit, and that's when I start popping his ass. And he was like, ugh. So he hit me back, and then they was like, all right, y'all boys, y'all done. He leaking. Y'all boys, y'all done. I was not leaking. The back of my head probably was, yeah, because I just got bammed on concrete. Like, what? But anyway, so they was like, y'all boys done. And after that, bro, it was like, everybody was like, ain't nobody really talk about it afterwards. Because after that, like, the highway, like, we was bumping behind a building, and there was a road right here, like 103rd, because I told you it was the west side. So 103rd right here, and this white lady rode by. She called the police, and all I heard was the police coming. So we all broke out, like, we just dipped off. And me and my brother, we had went to Burger King, the one right down 103rd, to just cool it off for a little minute and just chill. And then we walked up to the house. I got ready, and That was just that. That was my worst fight ever. I mean, it wasn't a worst fight because of, oh, he was heavy-handed and no shit like that. It was because, like, one, we slap boxing. So you bammed a nigga while we was slap boxing. Like, I ain't never met nobody who bams people while they slap box. And two, you bammed a nigga on concrete. Now, if we had been in the grass, never. Or some mulch, never. That never. But the fact that we was on concrete and I got bammed on concrete, that really fucked my whole body up and shit like that. So that's what made that my worst fight. Yeah, that's what made that my worst fight. But then the thing was, after that, like, nobody was going around school like, oh, this nigga got his ass beat, like, oh, this nigga can't fight, nothing like that. Like, they was like, LeBron got right. They was like, but they was like, the nigga, he took off. And I was just like, he only took off because I got banned on concrete, bro. Because before he banned me, because the only reason he banned me is because I was not going down. Like, he was rushing me, but I was still standing tall. Like, he was not getting me down. So he had to ban me in order to get me to fall type shit. So, yeah. That was my worst fight ever. Yeah. That's it. Feels so good outside looking in. But nah, but I believe that's it for the video. So yeah, go watch my other video that I dropped. My Q&A is up. Run that up. Go subscribe to Life with BB. I'm gonna leave all that down there in the description box below. Or subscribe to my relationship channel, BB and Scoop. That's also gonna be down there. Like, comment, subscribe on this video, and I'm gonna drop another poll. If not today, tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna drop another poll on Instagram on which I want to see next time, and yeah, I'm gonna just make that bit. But that's it for the video.